Um, testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Can you hear me? It's me, Meg. I really appreciate that someone on Instagram was like, for the record, I don't know who this is. Me neither, bud. Me neither. Oh, hello, sweet friends. How are we? Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. We're gonna go and hi. How is everybody? Oh, it is so nice to see all of you. Tell me if the music is too loud. It's loud in my ears, but Meg abandoned Twitch. Listen, I might have taken a 2-year hiatus. But it is so nice to see all of you. For those of you who are on Instagram, I just want to let you know, if you want to just hang out and listen to the vibes and have me I listen to fun music and watch me draw and talk to other chats, you're more than welcome to. There's just a lag over on Instagram a little bit, and so sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with the chat there because they're responding to something that happened like 45 seconds ago, and I simply do not have that memory. But it is so nice to see all of you. Oh my goodness. For those of you who are just joining, my name is Meg, and I make Mashables, where I combine animals with one another. And I have been a digital artist here on the internet for almost 5 years now. Yay! And I started over on Twitch, and I have a wonderful, beautiful family over here on Twitch. I'm gonna say hi to the people that are here in the Twitch chat. Finally catching a live. It's been forever since I've been able to catch one. Oh, well, Kaser, sweet bean. It's been forever since I've done one, so you haven't missed anything, so don't even worry about it, but it's so nice to see you. And Bickman, oh, hi. Hi, friendo. How you doing? How's it going? I hope you're doing so well. Risu, it's so nice to see you. Volume is good here. It's been a while since I've watched you Twitch stream. It's been a while since I've streamed. It's been amazing. My brain has a similar lag today. Samesies indeed. Meg, I don't want to alarm you, but there's a bit of a poo behind you. I have poo on my shoulder. And that's how we start Meg's Mashables. Meg stream, yay! Also, Bickman and Alpha Night Fury, thank you so much for subscribing over here on Twitch. I really appreciate the heck out of you guys. Alpha Night Fury, 27 months. And I believe, Bickman, you have 37 months of subscriptions to Meg's Mashables? What? What? I also am over on YouTube as well. So if I'm live over there and I'm not answering your chats, it is because I can't see them. So yeah, I am live on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch right now. And I simply would love to try to keep up with everybody's chats, but it's gonna be what happens. So Amanda Art just subscribed over on Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate the heck out of you. But yeah, it's been a while. But what's been happening is so many things, and I just wanted to jump on here. It's been so random. And I know that my live stream schedule has been just non-existent and very sporadic, so I appreciate all of you for just seeing me online and coming on and hanging out with me. I wanted to just kind of say hi and give you guys an update on what the heck I've been up to the past... Well, I streamed last in February, but before that, it's been a second. But I just wanted to say hi and see how everyone's doing. And then I also have stuff that I gotta do on, I have images, I have drawings that I have to draw. So if you guys want to stick around and hang out with me, I have plushies that I gotta design and get prototypes in, and I have been sitting on that for months, and I don't know what it is, but I've had just a mental block. And so I figured, what better way to hold myself accountable than to do it in front of my wonderful community. So, Amanda Art, thank you for subscribing. 31 months! Holy beans, it's mashing time. You're always sporadic, so it's okay. That is very true. I am very If there's one thing that's consistent, it's my chaos. So, but yeah, it's such a blasty blast. I'm trying to see if Instagram is, oh no, where'd it go? Where'd the live go? Hello. I would like to see the chat. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, now I can see your guys' chat. Beautiful. I see there's like a bunch of, I shouldn't have the chat box over text. That sounds silly. That sounds real silly. Let's move this chat box, shall we? Let's move you over here. Let's move you guys over here so maybe people can read a little bit of what's going on. I don't know. I don't know if you can see the chat box or not, but it's gonna be great. So, sometimes Meg accidentally makes the Kickstarter live hours earlier before we're supposed to be here. Yeah, listen, Meg gets stuff done, and sometimes she doesn't, and it's just what we gotta do because. So, but yeah, it has been a second, and it is so nice to see all of you. We've got Ware Palm and Whimsy and Shenanigans. Hello, Sweet Bean. It's so nice to see you. I know you've been super busy. I've been following you on Insta and TikTok for years. Heckin' love you and your work, hon. Keep being amazing. Kaser, you sweet. I appreciate you. There's so many different like hearts now. It's like heart. I don't know, but just know that I love you. Oh, Bigman has already discovered the honey tree. So yeah, so let me just update you. Let me just update you for anyone who's interested as to what the heck I've been up to. I swear, trying to like look at your guys' chats over on Instagram as well. I don't see anybody chatting on YouTube at the moment. I don't even know if anyone is on the YouTube watching or not. I can't even tell. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, she's back, everybody. Okay. Oh, hi, there's Bigman. Bigman's over there. Okay, so what have I been up to? Let me tell you. What have I been up to? I need to turn this down in my ear because I'm yelling and I'm scaring the dog. There we go. Okay, so discovered or pre-ordered. 3 chats at a time, my eyes would glaze over like a Mashable. First of all, I love that. My eyes would glaze over like a Mashable as well. Okay, here's my update. I'm sorry, to just like full transparency, I have missed streaming so much. And it really was, streaming was, for those of you who started following me and seeing my clips on like Instagram and on TikTok and on YouTube, my, like, the chaos ember was nurtured in the pandemic times on Twitch. And I used to stream 3 times a week for about anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, sometimes longer. We did what was called Friday Mash Challenge, where on Fridays we made a Mashable together, and that has turned into a workshop that I do called Let's Make a Mashable, which has now been a panel at C2E2 in Chicago, and is going to be a panel at Dragon Con and New York City Comic Con. But it all started in the humble beginnings of Twitch, because I didn't know what the heck else I was supposed to do with my time, and I met such a wonderful, amazing community. And then I got really busy because Mashables took off, and I wasn't able to put time towards sitting down and streaming, and it took so much energy just to like interact with everybody and to talk with everybody, and so it got much more scary and mental block for me to start it. And now I kind of feel, and I've done this a couple of times where I'm like, I want to come back to streaming, and then I find myself getting busy again. But it's such a core element of who I am and my creations, and so I really want to try to bring it back. I also want to start doing more long form stuff on YouTube, and the cool thing that's different now than it is from the other times that I'm like, I'm gonna start streaming again, is I am barely able to afford hiring other people to help me with the things that were stopping me from having the energy to do this. And it also took a second to build this. And yeah, I got stuff from Amazon to look like, is it a streamer or a 7-year-old child that lives in here? ¿Por qué no los dos? But yeah, so this is the full transparency is that I kind of surprised myself today too, because I have been putting on my to-do list live stream. Just go live. Just live stream. It doesn't matter. And I always tell people, like, if you want to do stuff, if you want to be a content creator, if you want to do all of it, if you want to put yourself out there, just do it and then figure out all the other, like, stuff later. And I found myself not doing it. And so here I am. I don't really have much of a plan, but I have the stream set up. I got the lights. I have my iPad plugged in. And I have things that I need to draw that I have been putting off. And so y'all are gonna help me keep me company while I draw. But I do wanna, it's been wild what we've been up to the last 6 months. Is it June? I don't know. What year is it? She says, with a banana skirt and a turtle helmet. That's a Jumanji reference. Did I get the honey tree solely because my son stole the snurtle? Yes, I did. Lizosaurus, it's so nice to see you. Channel is Gucci. Oh, I love that. The Zelda music. Thank you so much. Rizu, how do we get you to ASIN, which is Chicago, or Gen Con? Gen Con is something that's been on my radar. I don't know ASIN. This year alone has been just insane when it comes to... Meg went a little crazy on applications last year. And she got accepted to a little more than she was expecting. So, quoting Kayla, I'm no longer allowed to apply to events at the moment. Because we have done an event every month so far. And this whole year we'll probably only have 2 months where we won't have an event. Which is wild. Because we started doing live events 3 years ago. And now I'm designing an exclusive pin for New York City Comic Con. And we drove to Seattle for Emerald City Comic Con. And then we drove down from Seattle to Anaheim for WonderCon. And then we drove from WonderCon to Chicago for C2E2. And then we drove back. And then we drove up to Philly for Fan Expo Philadelphia. And then in a week and a half, we're driving to Denver for Fan Expo Denver. And then we have Atlanta Comic Con and Dragon Con, and then we have LA Comic Con. How I'm getting there, I don't know, because a weekend after that is New York City Comic Con. Y'all, I don't know what's happening. And it's a little overwhelming, but it's also really freaking cool. And I'm able to do it because of the people that are watching, and the people that are hanging out here, and the people that interact with my stuff, and like my stuff, and I just... Anyway, let me catch up a little bit with Instagram, because it looks like we're getting on there, and that would be great. It's actually really good dice mold. Oh, Feeling Arty is talking about dice. Love that. I also love that Feeling Arty was the one that, like, when I first went live, their comment was, for the record, I don't know who this creator is. And they're still in chat, and I love you for this. Feeling Arty, I feel like you are... Also, when I first read your username, I thought it was Feelin' Gardy, because that's how my brain works. My recent stuff I do outside is driveway like a madman, sitting there for 5 to 10 minutes, stirring this little clear stuff while my neighbors look at me like I'm... Oh, Feeling Arty. Are you a resin artist? I just saw dice pour. Are you a dice maker? Tell me more. I'm playing Marvel Rivals while watching this. What character should I use? Marvel Rivals. So I've never played the game, but I'm assuming it's any character from Marvel. Yeah? Can you play Mantis? Why would that be the first thing that I... Why would that be the first thing? Like, anyway, that one character from Guardians. Past Meg was ambitious. Present, and future Meg yep. My cat Frankie says hi, says Horse Lover. Hello, Frankie the cat, belonging to Horse Lover. I love that. Glad to have you in streams when you can, and loving to see how far you've come. Hoping to see you at a con someday. Lizosaurus, that would be so stinking cool. Be sure to take care of yourself, love your art and your glorious chaos. And I have been taking care of myself, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been live streaming as much, and I haven't been as on top of the content that I would like to, because I have slept. I know I perpetually have tired eyes. I think I'm just accepting that. I do love and appreciate the people that, with a good intentions, comment that I look exhausted. I really am getting enough sleep, and I'm eating great. I'm working out. I'm hydrating. I have resting, exhausted face, and I think that's just how it's gonna be, and that's okay. I don't want to, yeah. So if you're like, wow, she looks really tired. One, the camera angle, I'm like looking down, so my eyes, and this light is pretty bright. I'm still figuring out the settings of everything. Air the Living Cartoon, thank you so much for following. I appreciate the heck out of you. But yeah, if I look tired or whatever salad you think that I'm digesting, I promise you, if you see my content and you're like, oh, she's eating a salad, like the devil's salad, I promise you I'm not. I'm not gonna say that I don't outside of Meg's Mashables, but I'm chaotic enough as is. I don't need any help. So if I look anything, this is just me. So welcome. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, so we have been, and when I say we, for those of you who are just learning and existing in the world of Mashables, we is me, and Kayla, who is my high school best friend, and the other half of Mashables, that if Kayla did not exist, Mashables would not exist. Or at least not nearly in the capacity that it is today. So we all have Kayla to thank for knowing me for as long as she has, in order to know how to help me and help steer me and organize me. Like, we simply would not be here without Kayla. So we love Kayla, but when I say we, that's who I'm talking about. There are other people that are starting to be more involved. Like I said, I'm hiring more people, which is wild to say. But the we as of right now is truly Kayla and I. And it has been like, again, I got to drive to Seattle from Atlanta with my best friend in a van for 4 days, toting hundreds of plushies and stickers and pins and coloring books and keychains and no magnets because we ran out of those really quickly and we've never restocked. And it's just been a wild ride, and it is just, yeah, so it's been pretty great. Meg, I love your content so much. Air the Living Cartoon, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the heck out of you. The subtle workaround for kids. Yeah, also, for those of you that, I think everyone needs a reminder and refresher, including myself, though my content and myself and my artwork is not tailored to or made specifically for children, I would be naive to think that it isn't also being received by, like, I know that my demographic of people that follow me are vast. So, I from a very early stage of Meg's Mashables, I have to be very responsible with how I speak and what I say and that kind of stuff, because I know that there's baby beans watching, and I want this to be inclusive for everybody, which means kiddos. And so in order for that to be a safe space for everybody, there's certain language and content we just kind of try not to talk about. But yeah, so that's what I got. What do we say? We've got, yay, Kayla, yes, herding cats, thank you, Kayla, for real. Is Kayla the poor soul keeping a straight face in your video? Yes, she is the poor soul that's keeping the straight face in all of the videos. That is Kayla. That is our neurospicy, gremlin behind the curtain, is how we like to call her. Our type A neurospicy gremlin. So Meg, what did you think about my pictures from Niagara Falls? I did not see your pictures from Niagara Falls. Unless I accidentally liked them without thinking, but I do not remember, were they in Discord? Yay, Kayla, for helping wonderful, talented woman this amazing artwork. As an inspiring artist myself, I admire you so much. Oh, you are so sweet. Living cartoon. What kind of art do you like to do? I don't want to draw conclusions. No pun intended. Okay, there was a little bit of a pun intended. But what do you draw cartoons? Watch it. So like, no, it's clay. For real, I see what you did there. Hi, Miss Mashable. Oh, Miss Mashable. I don't know if I've been called that before. Well, hello, the real buddy. I'm glad to see you back into Streamland. Hello. Okay, let me see if I can see anybody on... Okay, so I'm not missing any. Greetings from the land of chaos, says Wolf Mayhem, and Chris McFarland says, what software is used to create your drawings? I use Procreate. I like how I was like, she gestures at Annie's Cheddar Bunnies. This is not the program I use for drawing. Yes, in Discord. No, I have not seen your photo. I am very bad at looking at photos or at anything in Discord, and I'm very thankful for my mods who still pay attention to Discord. Shout out to Bigman and Rovi and Roxy. Anyway, okay. We should draw something. I want to draw something. But yeah, it's so nice to see all of you. Oh! I'm so bad at this. Some cool, exciting things. Okay. Before we go to drawing. Some cool, exciting things. One, we've got the newest plushie. This is the Honeydree. It's a honeybee dragon. They have the tiniest little wings ever known to Mashables. I came out with this guy. The pre-orders, you can do Honeydree if you do ! Honeydree if you're in Twitch. I can also add, let me see if I can do this. Hang on. Aha! Okay. And then, haha! Okay, so, can I pin this comment? I feel like I should be allowed to pin comments, right? I don't know how to do this. I want to pin this comment on Instagram, but I do not have to because I am a baby when it comes to all of these stuff. Anyway, so this is the Honeydree. He's a honeybee dragon. Dragon Con, which is here in Atlanta, Georgia. That's our home, that's our biggest convention that we've had for the past, this will be our third year. I am working with a company or business called Monk's Meadery, where they make mead. So mead is fermented honey, which it's alcoholic, so any of my sober friends are baby beans. It's not for you, unfortunately. But they do an official mead can for Dragon Con every year. Unlimited edition, Dragon's Nectar mead. And they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be their first ever artist collab, because they have an artist in-house that has always designed it, but this is their first time that they've ever reached out to have an artist collaboration. And I asked, can it be pink? Can the can be pink? And can I put a butt on it? And they said yes and yes. And so that's how we kind of went with, we also wanted to design the can. And so I went, okay, so dragon has to happen. So what's gonna be the animal we mash dragon with? Mead is made with honey. What makes honey? Bees. So the Honeydree was born. So I designed the can. Look at this. It's very hard because it's very shiny, but literally there's a butt. So it has passion fruit and dragon fruit, and so I made two little characters of dragon fruit and passion fruit, and the passion fruit has a butt on it. I'm very excited about that. So that's just like, that's hitting bars and restaurants, and that's already on tap at the theater that I work at. And it's just mind blowing to me. Like that I don't know. Atlanta is such a hub for creativity and amazing people, and the fact that I'm able to collaborate with Monk's Meadery and Dragon Con and New York City Comic Con and C2E2 and Atlanta Comic Con, I'm chatting with them, and yeah, there's just a lot of really cool things have been happening. So I should go to my class list. We need more Mashable ideas for the upcoming school year. Ooh, I love that. Slippery Snake, she's back. Yay. Okay, Living Cartoon. I'm writing a comic. I'm writing a comic called Tuning It Up Adventures in Voice Acting. It's about a young woman named Lyra Starfolt, who is cautiously excited about being accepted to be a voice actor, a very unique animation facility. At a very unique, oh, okay, that's cool. So you're doing a comic, you're doing a comic, oh my gosh, a comic about voice acting. Interesting. That's really cool. I really love that. Kaiser says, woo woo, that's an amazing collab. Congratulations. I've been having fun following that. It has been amazing. Speaking of collaborations, I can't wait to show you guys the song. Hold on one second. Ooh, thank y'all so much. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Who followed? Who was that? Who was that over? I love the can design. Thank you. I've been working on this since December. So the fact that we're kind of in that process of it's happening, and pre-orders have been are open and people are adopting. I've already adopted almost 300 of these, and it hasn't even been a week. And so I just we don't have that many that we ordered, and so once they're gone, and that's just wild to me. And yeah, anyway. Let me show you guys the song. Hold on one second. All right, are you ready? This was a song collaborated with JJG! Hello, my sweet baby! JJG! JJG has subscribed for 57 months. Oh my god! That is amazing. See, that's how long I've been streaming. Okay, so my wonderful friend Matt Hobbs, he is the creator of Puppy Song. So if you remember the Cheese Tack song, or Sometimes My Lips Get Stuck on My Teeth, it think it looks weird, but I can't help it. That's Puppy Songs. He's a good friend of mine, and we make songs for each one of the plushies, and this is the Honey Dree. This is the Honey Dree song. Ready? Ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. I'm about to blast it, so anyone that has headphones, hang tight, little buckaroos. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Fluffy clouds, sweet smoky skies, flowers dancing as the breeze blows by. You hear a soft buzzing coming o'er the horizon.
Who could it be?
Honey Dree,
collector of the realm's nectar, honey porter, a fiery protector.
its fuzzy fur is golden black and its finger tail is happily wagging. A honeybee mashed with the dragon. That's the Honey Dree. Honey Dree, flying around so fancy. Honey Dree, a dragon mashed with a honeybee.
Oh my gosh! The fact that I just amazing. So yeah, that was something that we worked on. We did that in 3 sessions. So holy beans. Watch that not no one hear that, and that's my bad. Wonderful to learn more about the artistry, smart, talented, adorable, and ever so happy people behind this amazing brand. Oh, Richard, that's so sweet of you to say. Oh, that was over on Instagram. Thank you so much for that. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it keeps having a hard time. So, anyway, hello JJG, how are you, you sweet bean? How are you doing? JJG is one of the OGs putting the G in JJG. I don't know. But yeah, JJG has been with us from the beginning. Oh yeah, we have a Puppy Songs command. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. Living Cartoon says, yep, bioprinters, voices trapped in facility ID cards, the recycling office. It's a bizarre adventure in the making. That's... sounds amazing. And I hope you have all the... I hope you have all the best luck with that. And keep going. Anytime you feel like, man, no one's gonna like this, or what am I doing, or I'm not... Like, all of the, like, little silly gremlin things that we, especially as artists, like to start talking to ourselves about. Just take that little gremlin in your head, swaddle them with a blanket, give them a nice hot drink and some snacks, and put them in the corner. Just pat them on the head. Just no, and keep going with your art, because that's amazing. I'm super excited for that. It's the theme song. Yeah, it is. Okay, I love this song. Close second to the cork. This is a close second to the cork. Ah, I cannot wait to tell Matt that. That is amazing to hear. We worked very hard on it, but also we did it in 3 sessions and just like cranked it out. And so I'm so happy to hear that it was good. But yeah, so that's kind of been the last couple of months in a nutshell. On top of so many other things. But I would like to for Dragon Con. Speaking of Dragon Con, I am going to try to get not only my Dragon Con sticker pack, which is dragons, available and ready for that. Like, that will happen. Then there's the honey tree. We are also going to be coming out with a Mashables manual. Mashables manual. Title is a work in progress, but we are coming out with a volume 1 essentially of it'll be we've chosen and narrowed it down to 45 Mashables. Narrowed it down to 45 Mashables. And it is going to be TTRPG ready, where all of them will have stats and lore and background. And so if you want to put Mashables into your campaigns, we will have a book, and it's going to be very exciting. So that's gonna be oh, Meg, hello from the donut lady from ECC. Hi, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for the donuts. Oh my god, I love your work. I want to get a cute stuffy, but I can't decide one just yet. Or I can't decide just one. I understand. I totally get it. It's very hard to choose. They're all just sweet babies. If it's easier to choose, you can't choose the fleet because we're out of them, and I don't know when I can get them because tariffs. Anyway, so Meg is amazing. Oh my gosh, David Peterson. How are you doing? How you doing? David Peterson, y'all, is a tremendous artist. You should definitely go follow him. David, do you still stream on Twitch? I have been rogue on Twitch, so I have no idea what's been going on with Twitch. But if you still stream, please follow David Peterson. He is the creator of Mouse Guard and a wonderful artist and an awesome human. So, and he's gonna be at Heroes Con this weekend, right? So you can find him at Heroes Con and San Diego Comic Con. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So, yeah, that's what we got. So, the Mashables manual, and then also, I am going to, sorry, I keep, there's just so many things to update you all on. We're also going to be doing an improvised Dungeons & Dragons show at the improv theater that I work at that's called Dad's Garage here in Atlanta. It's in Edgewood. Old Fourth Ward. Wrong neighborhood. Anyway, we do what's called improvised Dungeons & Dragons. We have had Colin Mockery come in. We've had Mark Meir, who is the voice of Commander Shepard. And I do a character called Barbie Varian, where I am, of course, a Mashable, duh, because I can't not. But I'm a barbarian and a Barbie, and my race is plastic. It's fantastic. And so Mashables is collaborating with Dad's Garage on August 16th, TBD. Hold on. Oh my god, when is it gonna be? 16th, August 16th. So we are going to have 2 shows, and it's going to be Dungeons and Mashables, and the wandering monsters that come in and that they have to defeat. are going to be Mashables. And so I am going to take classic Dungeons and Dragons monsters and mash them with animals. I already have two locked away that I just can't not. I normally spin a wheel, but there's 2 puns that I'm just gonna hold on to. A mimic mashed with a cat is a meowmic. And a beholder is gonna be a bee. It's a bee holder. It's gonna be great. So so that's what I'm gonna start working on while I'm streaming, because I need to get these designs done. I also need to design the coloring book for the honey tree. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for because there's art that I have been needing to get done that it's just like this ever encroaching list of things that I need to get done, and then I've also wanted to stream. So why not befriend 2 birds with one high five? I don't want to kill 2 birds with any stones, so I want a new phrase for that. Why not befriend 2 birds with one snack? We'll work on it. Anyway, Mashalopedia, yes, I love that. Also, Bickman has forever coined Mashable Geographic, and if I can get that going, I will. Twitch is lagging for us. Of course you cranked it out. I couldn't see the 2 of you dragging out the project like that. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. My kid constantly wants me to play the song. He asks for my guitar because he saw your acoustic version. Oh! Oh! That is so cute! That is so cute. The overalls are a paid partnership. That's actually so funny that you say that. These are not, but I actually am in all the other overalls that I own are by Swoveralls, and I am sponsored by them. They just sent me dinosaur overalls, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing and trying on a video in the next week or 2. So I did kind of the reverse. Typically, I'm sure content creators just get, so many brands knocking on their door being like, let's work with you. Not me. I've just worn the Swoveralls so much that I got not tired, but I was being asked so many times at events, oh my gosh, what are your overalls? That I finally just reached out to them and was like, hey, do you want to sponsor me? Because I wear your overalls a lot and everyone likes them. And so I got it. So if you go to Swoveralls and use the coupon code MEGS20, you'll get 20% off. Oh my gosh, Fallen One, how you doing? It's so nice to see you. Hi Meg in Mashable chat. It's so nice to see you. David says, I took a break just before Christmas and haven't made my way back. I will be at HeroesCon in Charlotte this week. Awesome. And SDCC next month. Amazing. How's it feel with you're taking a break from streaming? Do you feel like you're going to come back, or is it just because you've been traveling so much? Will there be pre-order for the Mashable Monster Manual book? Yes, there will be. That's before my birthday. Amazing, Hannah. When's your birthday? Oh, buddy. And any positive, fun things that have been happening? Tell me. I want to know. Oh. Is it still lagging for you guys over on any stream? It looks pretty laggy on Instagram. Meow Mech, oh my goodness, right? Alright. I'm gonna go over to draw time real quick. Is it just frozen? Delightful. You have a corgi. You have to have a corgi. I have to have a corgi. Demogorgon. I already have a manta corgi. So, the manta corgi could be a thing. Oh, I have paused. How do you come up with your jokes when you show us your Mashables? Are you always this funny? Oh, wow, Richard, you are just coming up with all of the compliments. Also, I don't know if I'm just completely frozen over on Instagram or not. I can't tell. But that's so sweet of you to ask. And if my answer ever gets to you, Richard, I am what I am. So if you think I'm funny, stick around. Yep, yep. So, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can see it on my phone, because my computer shows that I am very, very, very. Oh no, that's good. I do have a unicorgi. I have a unicorgi. Y'all, the amount of corgis that I have. I don't own corgis, and I don't think I'll ever own a corgi. Not on purpose, and I don't mean that in a nice. And I don't mean that in a nice way. I mean that in a nice way. Oh my god! I swear to God, I love corgis. They're not my cup of tea. You know, I like my dogs to have more legs and less back problems. But she says with like 2 elderly border collies that could barely walk. Anyway, corn bulb. Oh, okay. Are you still going? Corn and a kobold. I love that. It looks like you got Thanos snap pixeled to dust. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, I can't see the pixelization. Okay. Okay. So, I guess my question is that what D&D monsters would you want to see mashed with an animal? Is my question. What are the D&D monsters that you would like to see? Your laugh is so contagious. Ah! What a gift to accidentally be bestowed upon. Thank you. I used to think that my laugh was like too loud or obnoxious. But I also thought I don't want to be around anybody who makes fun of my laugh, you know? So, thank you. I'm glad that my joy brings you joy. Ooh, I love that. Pretty laggy for me, but not gonna complain. Okay. I know that YouTube is like really far behind. Oh, I'm dropping frames. Oh, every time. Okay. Alright. I think this happens a lot, is that I keep trying to stream on too many things and then it loses its little mind. Okay. So if you can hear me, what are some D&D mashables that you could see? Can I end the stream just for one stream specifically? Will it let me do that? Or would it be ending stream for, like, can I just end stream on YouTube? Can I do that? Will it let me do that? No? Okay. So we've got gelatinous cube. Yeah. Love that. Okay. I really wish. Demogorgon. Okay. Is Demogorgon just got popularized by Stranger Things, and it isn't specifically a Stranger Things thing, right? It's always super fun when you would let that loud laugh escape when you didn't want to. Yep. Yep. There's already an owlbear. There is. Plot twist of the century. Meg doesn't even like corgis. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got Mimic. I already have a Mimic and a cat, So, but I do like the idea of the trapdoor spider with a mimic. That's a really good idea. We're usually connected to poor network connections. Am I connected to Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi is off. My internet should not be this slow. It makes me so sad when it does this. Okay, let's see. Speedtest.net. Here we go. Every time. We're gonna go. Oh. It's doing fine. Bugbears? What's a bugbear? I want to know a bugbear. Okay, my internet is... My download speed is 935 megabits per second. That, like, it can't go any higher. And then my upload speed is sitting at about 35. So, it should be fine. Manticore, okay, so we've got the Manticore, which is also the Manticorgi. Lich, ooh. So for those of you who are joining, I am trying to figure out what, what's my upload is 35. That should be enough, you would think. I don't know. I think it's the dual stream. I think it's I genuinely think I'm going to have to just not stream on YouTube at the same time because I think it just hurts its little like I don't know. I don't know. I just don't care. Oh, Basilisk. Okay. Basilisk. Because I'm gonna have to draw like a lot of these for the D&D show. So I wonder if you bumped it down to 720 instead of 1080. I didn't even know that I was at that. Can I change that now? And where do I do? How do I change it to 720? You'd have to restart the stream to do that. Ah, poops. Okay. It's also much of the country is under stupid weather. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Is it super crunchy on Twitch? Because I'll restart it. A Tarask sheep? What the heck is that? A Tarask sheep? We get to see how bad Meg's handwriting is. A scale maw? I don't know what any of these are. I don't know what any of these are. Next time, until it's several months from now, and we forget to change it. You are not wrong, good sir. You are not wrong indeed. But I'll have to figure it out. We'll do a test stream again. This is the test stream. Okay. But Pikmin, how you doing? How's your lady? How's your kiddos? How's your life?